Good morning, everybody. Before starting the class, please make me sure am I visible and audible to everybody? Okay. So we are going to study today lesson 27 of English language, that is adverbs. You can please take out your book, page number 129. 129. Okay. So here, adverbs are the words that usually modify verbs, adjectives, and another adverb. Clear? When we will see the definition of adverbs here, we come to know that these are the words which qualify verbs, adjectives, and another types of adverb itself. See, verbs, adjectives, and another adverbs. How? We'll see the example given in your book. See, she is very tall. So the first example is she is very tall. Clear? Second says he sings beautifully. He sings. Okay. Then next is your cousin speaks too softly. Third is your cousin speaks too softly. Now, example number 1, that is she is very tall, modifying the adjective tall. Okay, who is very tall? So that is she, your subject. Here, tall is an adjective. What is very? So very tall. She is very tall. See, that adjective is to be described by the word very. That is what? That is adverb. So here it qualifies an adjective, not verbs but adjectives. Clear? See, he sings beautifully. Here it is modifying the verb sings. See, beautifully. What is beautiful? So that the song what he is singing. So sings beautifully. Sings is verb and beautifully is what? That is adverb again. So here it is modifying what? Verb. Clear? Next is your cousin speaks too softly. Cousin speaks too softly. So softly is a adverb. Okay. Then here too is again an adverb. So here it is modifying another type of adverb. So with the help of these three examples, we come to know that what is adverb. So we knew that adverb is a word which not only qualify verbs but adjectives and another types of adverbs. So I hope definition of adverb is clear to you. Just remember it is not only modifying verb but adjective and another types of adverbs. Clear? Again says adverbs can also modify other word classes. Hardly anybody believe her. Here it is modifying indefinite pronoun anybody. Okay. Here it is modifying what? Indefinite pronoun, that is what? Anybody. Hardly anybody. So the word hardly is an adverb. Next is the nail went smoothly through the door through. So the word modifying is that preposition. Okay. And the last is she is quite a genius. Quite a genius. So here the word quite, that is what? Is a quite genius. That is a noun phrase. So in this way we can understand that adjectives not only modifying the verb but also there are some another parts of a speech. Exercise A. After that, there is given exercise B. So first of all, we will come to understand this one. That underline the adverbs in each of the following sentences and state what the adverbs modifies. That's the same what I just explained. One has been done as an example. See, they haven't yet written back. Okay, so the word yet, that is what? Modifying the verb written. Yet is for written. So here verb is what? Written, and what is yet? That is adverb. So in the same way, second will be she still has to complete her work. She still has to complete her work. So you can please note it down in your book. The second one, she still has to complete her work. So modifies verb has to complete. The word still is modifying the verb has to complete. That is the answer. Okay. See, you will underline still in the given sentence and you will write in bracket that it modifies what? The verb. What is that? Has to complete. Like that, you have to do this exercise. Clear? Then close the bracket. How many of you have completed exercise 2? Okay, take pencil and we will solve this exercise just now. All right. See, so the word still modifies verb has to complete. So whatever adverbs given in your sentence, you have to underline that adverbs. Clear? Now, third one. The summers here are generally very hot. The summers here are generally very hot. So first of all, what is adverb? You have to pick it out. That is very easy. See, here, the word here, H-E-R-E, okay, modifies the verb are. One more is there, that is hot is again an adjective and very is adverb. So there are two things which is given here. First of all, here you will underline that is modifying. What is that? Verb are. Secondly, the word very again is an adverb that is modifying the word that is hot, which is what? Adjective. So there are two adverbs and first of all verb and then after adjective. Written, all written this. Okay. Number 4. The baby wailed loudly. So there is only one adverb here, that is loudly. Okay. The baby wailed loudly. So underline loudly and write there in bracket modifies the verb wailed. Okay. Now fifth one. She will come soon. Will come soon. See, here it is modifying verb. So soon is an adverb. Underline it. And after that, it modifies the verb come. Number 6. The thief quietly entered the house. The thief quietly entered the house. So the word quietly is an adverb and then after it modifies the verb entered. It's very easy. Number 7. They are always late. They are always late. Okay. So always is an adverb and then after it modifies the adverbs which is what? Late. Okay. And late modifies the verbs which is what? Come. Okay. Now the last is come here and sit down. So first of all here, that is what? An adverb which modifies the verb come, and down again an adverb that is which modifies the verb sit. Clear? Again there are two adverbs that modify two different verbs, come and sit. Clear? So exercise B is completed. Now, kinds of adverbs. So the first kind given in your book, that is adverbs of time. Adverbs of time. What is this? Okay, all of you have completed exercise B. Raise your hand. Okay. Now come to the kinds. As it is mentioned, times in these types of adverbs, see, it is somewhere related to times. See, These tell us about the time of an action and answer the question when in the relation to the verb. Just remember the definition what I earlier told you. It modifies these three things. Okay. So these three things somewhere related to the time. How they arrived today. Arrived today is what? So it is verb. So today is somewhere adverbs of time. When they arrive, so today. That is what modifying the verb which is arrived. In the same way, second says, why haven't you eaten yet? Why haven't you eaten yet? Yet is adverb of time. And what is your verb? So eaten, or there are some auxiliary verb as well. So have not eaten. Clear? So adverb of time is a type of adverb which always tell about the time of an action and always answers the question when. Clear? That is your definition you have to write in your copy. First of all, page number 130, there is a definition of adverbs. 3 lines you have to write in your copy. Then after you will write kinds of adverbs. Here the first kind is adverbs of time definition. These tell us about the time of an action and answer the question when in relation to the verb. These two examples kindly mentioned. So the second type is adverbs of place. So as it is very clear about place word. So these tell us about the location of an action and answer the question where in the relation of a verb. See, it is very easy to learn. The first was talking about time, so it was related to the verb which is given according to time. And the second says these are the adverbs which tell us about the location of an action and answer the question where. Okay. To find a hotel, we will need to walk further. See, further is an adverb. That is what? Adverb which is showing a location. Okay. And the next says, hurt by her behavior, he walked away. Okay, he walked away. Away is an adverb which is showing somewhere adverb of a place. Away. Okay, he walked away. So these two words somewhere, showing as well as it is related to the word to the place. Okay, in the terms and condition of a verb. He walked away. Walked is an verb. Away is adverb. Clear? And again, the second says walk further. Again, walk is verb, and then further is a adverb. Clear? So, adverb of place is a type of adverb which tell us about the location of an action and answer the question where in the relation to the verb. Clear? You will add this definition in your copy. Adverbs of a manner. The third one. Manner. So these tell us about the quality of an action and answer the question how in relation to the verb. See, the same definition is coming, so it is very easy to learn. Tell us about where you find manner. Just remember that it is somewhere related to quality of the action. See, first says she debates fiercely. Debates fiercely. Fiercely is a word which is an adverb, and debates is a verb. So debates fiercely. So that is showing the quality of a action. Then he foolishly gave away the secret. Foolishly gave away. Okay. So foolishly is an adverb and it modifies the verb which is what? Gave. Clear. So adverb of manner is a type of adverb which tell us about the quality of an action and answer the question how. Clear? Now, next page. Adverbs of degree. See, these tell us about the intensity of an action and they can modify a verb, an adjective or an adverb. Intensity of an action is to be given in adverb of a degree. See, it is too cold outside to go for a walk. So here, too cold outside, it shows the intensity of the thing. See, too cold outside to go for a walk. So the word is too. It is showing the intensity. What is that? Cold. How much cold? There was too much cold to go outside for a walk. So the word to is an adjective. Cold outside, that is modifying somewhere. What is that? Is what? Cold, which is an adjective, not verb. Here it is modifying an adjective. Clear? The next one is I have had enough. I have had enough. What I had, that was enough. The intensity of the things what I had. So I have had enough. Enough is a what? An adverb. So adverb of degree, which is what these tell us about the intensity of an action and can modify a verb, an adjective, or an adverbs. Okay. See, the same is adverbs of a frequency. So adverb of frequency tells us that how frequently an action takes place and answer the question how often. How frequently an action takes place. See, in the relation to the verb. See the word never, rarely, occasionally, sometimes, frequently, daily, weekly, monthly, and often. These are the words which shows what the frequency of the action. Okay, how often things or the action is done. That is, that is somewhere shown by adverbs of frequency. She never allows students to talk in the class. Never allow. So the word never is adverbs of frequency. Clear? I rarely saw her after she left the school. So the word rarely is somewhere shows what's the frequency of the action rarely saw her. So never, rarely, occasionally, sometimes, frequently, daily, weekly, monthly, and often. These words are somewhere related to adverbs of frequency. Clear? Next is adverbs of reason. Adverb of reason is what? In which we have the words like because, since, as, and that. Okay, because, since, as, and that are the adverbs of reason, and they tell us why some action took place. Okay, reasons means there are some reason, that is why the action is took place. So why it has happened? See, since she is the oldest child, she took the responsibility of taking care of her siblings. Why? Because she is the oldest child. That is why she has taken the responsibility. Clear? So since is a is an adverb, which is what adverb of a reason. She is not allowed to go out at night only because she is a girl. She is a girl. That is why she was not allowed to go out at night. As I was there, I helped the accident victim because I was there. So that is why I helped him. And the last is he was furious that his letter to the school president was ridiculed. Why he was furious? So that there is a reason which is shown by the word that. These words, which is what because, since, as, and that are the words that is related to adverbs of reason. So these definitions you have to write in your copy: interrogative adverbs, adverbs of negation, adverbs of affirmation, then relatives adverbs, sentence adverbs. So these all definitions you have to write in your copy, and I will finish here because for some just wait. Okay, so these three definitions I will discuss in the next class, as I have taken the literature class as well, because here the courses are left, that is somewhere completed. So students, adverbs of negation, there you have to write in these two lines given in your book, from almost two given below, these two examples cite from here. Then adverbs of affirmation, again two lines, one example you can write from your book. Interrogative adverbs, these are the words used for asking question. That is one line definition only. Write one line and then after one definition. And relative adverbs, three lines. These refers back to the action in the sentence and modify the verb, or they might modify the adjective. I remember the day when I first met. So these adverbs are left. I will explain you in the next class. But write definition in your copy. These are the copy works. Do not ask PDF in your doubt classes, please. I will give you a PDF at the ending of my, when I finish my course, I will give you. Don't ask for this again and again. Exercises I will explain in the class. We will solve here only. Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can ask in. We have for 2 minutes. Okay. Abhinav Kumar.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
I am not understand adverb of time.
Time is very simple. It is, that is related to the action of the time of the verb. So they arrived today. So the word today is somewhere related to the verb, which is what arrived. When he arrived, when he was arrived, that is today. I completed my work yesterday. So the word yesterday is somewhere related to the verb completed. So when it was completed, my work was completed. That is when the word yesterday is responsible for that. So it is somewhere related to the verb that is given for the time. Okay, shows time. See, action, when the action was happened, that word was somewhere related to that particular action. Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Then Vaishnavi Singh. Rudra Jaiswal.
Hello.
Hmm.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, what is the answer of B second? Ma'am, exercise B second.
See, the word is still is given, no? Still word. Underline still. That is what adverb. And then write in bracket modifies verb has to complete. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, and third.
In third, here and very, these two words are adverbs and it modifies the verb. First of all, are and then an adjective, which is what? Hot. Okay, so class will finish here today. In the next class, I will explain the chapter. So, thank you.